Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them.
Man. Wow. I was reading something that Mojo just sent me. What up, yo? How y'all doing? Welcome. I see the fellas rolling in slowly but surely. Phantom just pulled up. Yep. Phantom just pulled up. Okay. We cooking. What's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing. Getting an update on these games.
No doubt. Hell yeah. Man. Shit. Man, what's the weather like out there?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna tell you no lie, bro. I ain't been out the house all day. I feel like my front porch maybe once. It was nice just when I hit the front porch, take the mail. I was all day.
I could dig it. Shit. Oh man.
I had to go to a dog, so I would try to.
Oh, I feel that. Shit. Where's my?
Get back to tomorrow.
I was gonna wear a hat. I don't see the one I want to wear, so I'll just wear this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I guess we just waiting on Evan Almighty to pull up. I know he said he getting his stuff together. I got some, I got some things to holler at y'all about, and I found it interesting when I started diving into some of the stuff. I just want to say that there's a disparity based on where you're drafted, the expectation for your success, and then where they place you in regards to end of the season accolades based on that. Because I could tell you, there's some question marks in my mind, in regards to some of this. So, just and to warn anybody who may be watching, there will be no Williams slander today. Huh?
Coaching matters. Let's not do that today.
Coaching definitely matters. Coaching matters.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, okay, I agree that coaching matters, but at the same time, here's my thing. Coaching does matter, but if you can play, and you can really play, you can overcome bad coaching. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a team that did it. Our coach was terrible. Like we knew we knew he didn't know what he was doing. And it was still like, okay, look, that's the play he called. We'll go set up and see what it looked like. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Nope. Run this instead. Run this
different.
instead. So
different.
I mean, how is
there
it
is a difference?
Because we was in high school. Grown ass men making millions of
dollars. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference. Doesn't have that leeway yet. A and B. Here's the thing, and this is what you're falling into. This. Coaching matters, schemes matter, offensive coordinators matter. And right now, they don't have either one of those are good. And Caleb Williams, if you're going to ask this question, Caleb Williams, while talented, right now he's not a force multiplier talent. Like you can't tell him, if you use an example like Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes, to just go carry the damn offense.
Right.
It's not that. That ain't it.
Yeah, nah, none of that.
So you can't ask him that. And then culture matters. Culture matters too. So you asking, everybody wants to see CJ Stroud and Jaden Daniels. That cultures matter. That cultures change. So you ain't getting that shit in Chicago. Not till Matt Eberflus is gone. And you ain't getting that shit in Chicago. You might as well cancel that shit, put it to bed. It ain't happening. So you can't put it all on him.
Despite all of that, I should be able to watch you playing. I should be able to watch you and say, it can't be him. He's not the problem. It's something else is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's been times I've seen stuff go wrong, and I've been able to say, it ain't you. I can tell it's the coach. I can tell it's something else. It's not just you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it's just him. It's all them other things you said. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't playing good either. Like, let's be clear about it. He's not playing good either. Like that, all of that stuff put together is going to sink that team this year. Now, they changed the coach, get a new offensive coordinator, maybe rearrange the scheme to go to something a little more closer to what he's accustomed to. We might see a difference. But as of right now, I ain't impressed, Joe. I'm not impressed.
I mean, every quarterback, a lot of them go through, but Peyton Manning didn't look all that impressive getting his ass whooped his rookie year, but Caleb Williams has had his moments.
Glitch in the Matrix is, even when Peyton Manning was getting his ass kicked his rookie year, when I watched him when he wasn't running for his life or laying on his back because his offensive line was shit, I was like, if they ever figure it out, he gonna be trouble.
But the problem with that is you had more film on Peyton Manning than you did Caleb Williams. And Caleb Williams was at USC, which we know USC wasn't shit as far as defensively and, you know, that whole situation. So the talent was there. It's just at the end of the day, yeah, Caleb Williams is going to have to go through what he got to go through, and we'll see.
Yeah. We got somebody in here already. Hold up. Let me see if I can let me turn the comments on so I can see what's going on. I don't even know who in here. Whoever it is ain't commented yet. That's cool. I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, when we start talking about I know we was talking about offensive rookie of the year, and we're gonna get into that in a minute. As soon as Mr. Almighty pull up, we're gonna get into that. But I was looking at the at first it was top 5, but for whatever reason, for the offensive rookie year, they had top 6. For the defensive rookie year, they had top 5. For the MVP, they had like the top 15 or top 12 or some shit. And I was like, dog, only the first 5 matter. Like nobody else matters beyond that, because nobody beyond that 5 is actually going to win. Strangely enough, and I can say this now because we won't talk about him really when we get to the MVP conversation, but like number 8 on the list was Kyler Murray. I was like, Then I thought about it and I was like, it kind of makes sense. Actually, now that you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Okay, I get it.
Look at that ass whooping. Look at that ass whooping handed. Coaching matters. That culture has changed.
Absolutely. I think it's gotten. Cliff Kingsbury is an excellent offensive coordinator. He was not a good head coach. And it'd be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Josh McDaniel was a decent offensive coordinator. He was a terrible head coach. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean it happens, man. I just, you know what I mean? I try not to get too far into the coaches sometime, because I know at a point who you are as a player has to matter. And at a point you just got to be like, look, I don't care what you just said. As a matter of fact, this is the only way I'm gonna prove to you that I can, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, that's real shit. My bad. The Panther Politics group chat going off. They talking about some crazy. I can't wait till Wednesday. We can ready to go crazy on that shit. But so check the take, right? I'm laughing because I was watching. It's a couple of basketball pages I follow on Instagram, and so I went to one of them, and they was talking about, man. So Bronny does a one dribble pull up, hits the J, and they talking about, man, Bronny with the sick one. I was like, dog, we see people do this all the time. Like, why you act like it's so amazing that he did it? And I feel bad for him, because that's gonna happen a lot, and unfortunately, he's not gonna have any control over how this plays until he solidifies himself as an NBA player. That's the only time he's going to be able to start to seize control of the story. Until then, he's a victim of his dad's fame. He's a victim of people's expectations. He's a victim of a lot of things, unfortunately for him. Speaking of the NBA, your boy Chet about to be out for a while.
Well, 8 to 10 weeks. They're about to reevaluate 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Be reevaluated.
Man, that's crazy, yo. I hate that. I really hate that. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Vic bang for some time to come. You know what I'm saying? it's been a while since we had a good big man, or a legitimate good big man battle. I don't think Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic is a good big man battle. They're too different. Too different. I don't think it's a good battle. I think, and honestly, every time they played each other, Joel Embiid got the better of him. Just about every time. I think Jokic might have got the best of him once, but I understand why. You know what I'm saying?
The win-loss record is not. The win-loss record's a little closer. Win-loss record's a little closer.
I'm just talking about them. It's just them.
Oh,
I understand. Denver's a better team. At times, Denver was a better team than Philly, but just them two. Yeah, Embiid got the best of Joker way more times than
You're going to get one on Friday.
They playing Friday?
No, so you're going to get a matchup on Friday.
Who playing Friday?
Us first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is Friday. Oh, man. Okay.
Us versus y'all.
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I am one of the people who didn't get super excited by the way the Lakers started the season, because I know that it's right now it's a figment of our imagination. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Everything is a figment of our imagination at the moment. I don't take none of this serious until December, till like mid-December is when I start taking it serious. And I'm like, okay, now y'all starting to get y'all rhythm. People that may have been hurt coming into the season are starting to come back. You know, things start to shake out and become what they're supposed to be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think overall as a team we're better, but I think the players on y'all team that are the best players may make the difference in the game. I think
our depth is probably gonna be better than y'all's. Our young depth.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean
Castle's playing his ass. Castle's playing his ass off.
Oh yes,
Stephon Castle, the rookie.
Yes, absolutely.
They put him in the starting lineup. That looks good. Chris Paul at the 2, but still playing the 1 at the 2. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I like that. I think Chris Paul, like realistically, Chris Paul going to San Antonio was probably one of my favorite pickups of the offseason. Because I understand what he brings to the table. I understand that pickup wasn't, we need you to come be Chris Paul from 10 years ago. That wasn't what that was. That was, we need you to come in here and teach these guys how to run an offense and help Wemby adapt more to the NBA game. If anybody can do it as a point guard, you can do it. So yeah, that was one of my favorite pickups of the offseason, man. I thought that was a super dope pickup. I don't know. Somebody was okay. I'll ask you. Paul George going to Philly. A lot of people put that high on the list. I don't put it that high. I don't put it that high on the list.
Because it's a wait and see.
Right. And then with his
it's a wait to see, because I mean, you kind of traded one injured player for another, but Joel Embiid is been relatively more healthier than Kawhi Leonard kind of really has, especially for the playoffs ish maybe.
Right.
But Kawhi Leonard's, I mean, I think Joel Embiid's dominance right now, or dominance or ceiling right now is higher than Kawhi Leonard's right now.
Absolutely.
And plus it works a little bit better because you don't have 2 wing players, and you have a big in Joel Embiid, and you have Maxey, and you have Paul George.
Absolutely.
And Tyrese Maxey is just going to be who the hell he's going to be. At this point in time, Tyrese Maxey don't take back seat for nobody probably but Joel Embiid. And the instant Joel Embiid lead that goddamn court, Tyrese Maxey's like, all right, come on.
Man, I like
Come on, let's go. So that's what made.
I think, and initially I was like, man, this might work out. Then I heard both of them say we're not playing back-to-backs, and I was like, my question then becomes, in the event that one of y'all gets hurt, right, and you're out for any number of games, and there are back-to-backs that occur within the scope of that time that you're out. Now you're taking both superstars off the court at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I like Tyrese Maxey is not going to carry that team. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to do it. It's not going to happen. He's an excellent scorer. He's a good player. He's a really good player. But he ain't Joel Embiid. Nor is he when he's on his game, Paul George. When Paul George on his shit, he's still, you know what I'm saying, one of the best wing players in the league when he's on his shit. But
I don't think that back-to-back shit's probably gonna be the first half of the season.
Right.
A little going to the All-Star break. When it comes to seeding, when it has to come down to it, seeding wise, playoff seeding, you'll see it kind of ramp up a little bit because playoff seeding, you're gonna be looking at playoff seeding where you want to sit at. So they'll make adjustments for that, I believe, for that anyways.
I hope so, man.
So that won't be such a thing. It's just where you want to sit at. Because right now, I don't know where they're sitting at, but if you just think of the top teams in the East, because I honestly think they're probably top 3-ish, 2-3-ish. Because right now, Milwaukee, about 2-3-ish.
I'd say so. Yeah, you're right.
Milwaukee to me
right now.
Yeah, I respect the man, but Doc Rivers has got to go.
He's terrible, dog. How you
Either Doc's got to go. Either Doc's got to go or Giannis want to go because Giannis, you made this shit. So either you got to stay in it or Doc might have to get down and get the hell out.
You know what? I think it might actually end up being either Doc got to go or Dame's going to get traded.
I don't think they're going to trade him.
Milwaukee might be loyal enough to Giannis that they don't trade him unless he asks to go. You know what I'm saying? And they got more of a reason to be loyal to him than Dame Lillard. Dame just came last year. You know what I mean? And despite the fact Dame actually ain't playing bad. That's the crazy part about it.
No, he's not.
But
you know you wanted to go to Miami though, so
yeah, exactly. He might be. I thought that last night. I was like, Dame might be trying to still make his way to Miami, yo. I think, you know what I'm saying? He might be, and he's playing just well enough that people know he's still Dame. But like, I ain't gonna do the extra. Like maybe if we bad enough, they'll get rid of me, and I can actually get where I want to go this time.
No.
You know, I hope that's not the case, but the only team worse than them is the Raptors. Record-wise, anyway.
That's not saying much right now.
Goodness gracious, man, that's crazy. Like, as much as like Philly 2-7 right now. Now, mind you, I know when everybody gets back on their feet, that's gonna turn around. At least I think it is. But as of right now, the Cavs in first place. They are undefeated. Like that is crazy. That's crazy. Even the Celtics got 2 L's. So I mean, like, if you're talking about a 7-game series in the playoffs, I'm taking the Celtics over the Cavaliers 9.5 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the Cavs do got a lot of good young talent. So I mean, I really wish I kind of wish Spider would have ended up on would have came to LA, but it's cool.
They wanted him in the Knicks, so.
Yeah, he wanted to be with the Knicks.
He wanted to go to the Knicks too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wanted to go there. But you know what? Well, I mean, shit. The Knicks ain't living up to what they supposed to be neither. Really, they 4-5 right now. They I don't know, man. It's a lot of the stuff that happened in the offseason that was supposed to improve these teams. Kind of right now ain't quite balanced out yet. They still trying to look like they still trying to figure out how the pieces fit. You know what I'm saying? So. We shall see. The Suns playing good ball right now. I hope they enjoy it. Suns, have fun while it's going well. That's all I can tell you. Because OKC on y'all ass. Y'all got the same record. So the Warriors 8-2 right now. Didn't expect that. I gotta say it. Ja Morant, welcome back, dog. I am enjoying watching you play basketball. This good God, yo. Josh something special, yo. I gotta give it to him. He might be crazy, but that boy can ball, yo. Golly, he's crazy. He is crazy.
Stay healthy and stay out of damn trouble. Shit, it'll be all right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's the main thing right there. You remember the cat that played for NC State last year? DJ I can't remember his last name to say my like big dude, big man that played center for NC State last year.
I want to say so many different last names.
Yeah, his damn. What? Oh, I seen him recently. He's been training with Zach Randolph, I think, and yeah, he's been training with Zach Randolph. Evan Almighty, what's going on?
Yo, what's goody?
I can't call it, man. I can't call it, man. We right now we talking about you remember the brother that played center for NC State last year, big man.
Yeah,
BJ,
big boy.
Yeah,
young kid. Yeah, big boy.
He been working out with Zach Randolph.
Oh, I don't remember his name, but now I got his picture. Now that you said that,
Big
kind of reminds you of Zach Randolph.
Man, that dude, he been training with Zach Randolph, yo. Oh boy.
Okay.
Tighten up. He ready, yo. He's ready. He's ready. Like, I'm gonna ask y'all something real quick. Zebo, how many times have you ever seen him dunk a basketball?
A lot.
Twice. Maybe 2-3 times.
I was about to say Zebo didn't dunk like that, dog.
In Portland, Zebo.
Oh man.
Portland, Zebo would.
Oh man, I'm just saying, like, ooh.
You remember now, young Portland Zebo with Rashid? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. That the Jailblazers.
The Jailblazers, baby.
Yeah, Portland knew that damn yeah.
The Jailblazers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the funny shit is, okay, so where's it at? That's crazy. Yeah, they don't say how many times, they just say, yeah, he ain't known for dunking a lot. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, yo, how you so big and you ain't dunking the ball? That shit crazy. But Zebo to me is probably one of the most misunderstood players ever. Like he's a bona fide legend in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Bona fide legend. I think that he's probably one of my favorite big men. Simply because of his attitude. You know what I'm saying? Zebo ain't say no shit from nobody. It was just like, yo, I'm here. I came to do the job, and if you in the way, then I'll just run you over. And we ain't got many people like that now. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many like that now. But of course, you can't really be because they'll call an offensive foul when you're in a heartbeat. So you know, it is what it is. But enough of this NBA shit. Let's get to what really matters. I gotta ask, yo. First of all, I know what I forgot. Before we even get to it, we got to make sure that everybody know where we stand. So let's make sure we do that first. Can you do this to the Beach Boys? Oh, my bad. Yo, it's crazy week, man. Crazy week. Salute Phantom. He was 11-2 this week so far, waiting on the result of the night for the final tally. It was wild. It was, it was a pretty dope week of football this week, man. Like, it's getting deep in the season. We at week 10. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started to shake out to show who they really are at this point. You know what I mean? But I it's something we talked about early on in the season, and I want to delve into it just a little bit right here. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We already stated. I know I stated and Ev stated early on, and Phantom was kind of like, wait and see. I agree, but wait and see. At this juncture, I feel like it is Jayden Daniels' award to lose. As a matter of fact, as of right now, and this is something we'll get into later, Jayden Daniels is actually in 5th in MVP voting, MVP standings right now as a rookie quarterback. That's crazy. But yeah, as of right now, the top 6 players up for Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL are Jayden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Drake May, Brian Thomas Jr., and Malik Neighbors. Now, Malik Neighbors has the misfortune of having Daniel Jones as quarterback, so the chances of him rising from the 6th spot are slim to none. Brian Thomas Jr. has the misfortune of having Trevor Lawrence as his quarterback, or Mac Jones, either one. So the chances of him rising from the 5th spot are slim to none. Drake May is the quarterback of the New England Patriots, so I'm not really sure how that's going to play out for him in that 4th spot. Bo Nix has consistently improved almost every week since the first week of the season. And that 3rd spot is actually, it makes perfect sense. As of right now, he has the 2nd best completion percentage for a rookie quarterback. Drake May's percentage is a little bit higher, but he's played less games. So when we talk about the totality, Bo Nix has actually kind of outplayed him to this point. Caleb Williams is in 2nd place, which looking at the numbers, it is not deserved. However, he's in 2nd place because he was the number 1 pick. And of course, Jayden Daniels is in 1st place. So Jayden Daniels is in 1st. Now I'm gonna read you this: 68.7% completion percentage, 2,147 yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 101.7 QB rating. Jayden Daniels' numbers on the season so far. Pardon me. Now I'm gonna read you some other numbers. 60.5% completion rate, 1,785 yards, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 81.0 quarterback rating. Now, this quarterback has also played every game this year, just like Jayden Daniels has. You just don't listen to me. I'm not trying to be funny, and I know people think I'm trying to be funny whenever I talk about Caleb Williams, but I promise I'm not. Is Bo Nix in a better situation than Caleb Williams? Coach-wise, absolutely. Is Drake May in a better situation than Caleb Williams? Maybe. But you was the number 1 pick, cuz. You was the number 1 pick. And now, some of the things that I had concerns about when the season started are starting to show and prove themselves. He doesn't make very good decisions with the football. He takes way too long to think about things sometimes. But as a rookie, you kind of expect that. He's taking time to process the field. I feel bad for Malik Neighbors because you could potentially be higher on the list if your quarterback play was better. Brian Thomas Jr., same for you. The other 4 are quarterbacks. So if I had to give the award today, I'm giving it to Jayden Daniels and not even allowing anyone else to stand on the stage with him. Just being real. Thoughts on what you've seen from the rookies so far?
I moved Bo Nix up to 2nd.
Absolutely.
But Bo Nix has a better team around him, better coaching, better team, better defense. There's Jayden Daniels to lose.
I wouldn't say he got a better offense. He definitely got a better defense. Definitely.
Well, better offense compared to Caleb Williams, yeah. Yes, he has a better D. He has a better offense than Caleb Williams.
They got one good receiver in them. One. Them other
Doesn't
dudes, auxiliary pieces. You got Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Not to mention Cole Kmet at tight end.
Okay, well, we'll put it like this right here then. Who you taking as the coach?
You said who?
Whose coach you taking?
Oh, I already said Bo Nix got the advantage of the coach. Absolutely. All that.
Thank you then. Enough said then. That offense in Chicago looks like doo-doo shit. It ain't all offensive line. It damn sure ain't all Caleb Williams.
Oh, the offensive line is terrible. Yeah, they're terrible.
It ain't all that. So
they're terrible. Yeah.
And by the way, Matt Eberflus has had 2 first-round quarterbacks. So Justin Fields and Caleb Williams.
Was he the coach when Justin got drafted, or did he start coaching after Justin got drafted? I thought
it doesn't matter. He had him at least for 2 years. If I'm not mistaken.
This is true.
So it don't matter. So if Justin Fields can go to Pittsburgh and look better than what he looked in Chicago, then okay. Then I'm not putting that shit on Caleb Williams.
You know what?
Not all of it.
I was about to say not all of it. You can't put all of it on Caleb. Nah, not all of it. No, not at all.
That number 1 pick status don't mean jack shit when you're in that situation.
Man, I still
that's that.
The better quarterback of the two, but it's cool. And I'm not saying Caleb Williams is trash. I'm not saying that.
That shit's leaning.
It's been kind of trash-ish. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's lingering around here, like the trash bag. Like you can smell it from the living room. That's what you're trying to say. You can smell it from the living room.
I'm dead. I gotta get a lighter. I'll be right back. Oh man, that's crazy. He said you can smell it from the living room. Oh shit.
Trash juice. Oh wow.
Oh man, I ain't even paying attention. I forgot to turn. I didn't even turn the TV on. What's the count right now?
17-6. Miami.
You mean the team that I picked is winning? No doubt. Absolutely. All right.
Rams on the move.
Hey, I ain't gonna count the Rams out, bro. As long as Matt Stafford back there, I'm not gonna count them out. Not at all. Puka and Cup playing.
Yeah, yep. Cup just had a one-handed catch, left-handed one-handed catch.
That cat's amazing, bro. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Now, speaking of the Bears, and I mean, yeah, we didn't have to go crazy with that offensive rookie of the year situation. But I do want to talk the Bears. Eberflus said very clearly there will be changes after the Bears lost to the Patriots on Sunday. He said everything is on the table, including the quarterback. And I'm like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, but the question for me becomes, if you bench him now, then what? If you bench him now, then what? Like you gave him the keys from the day he walked onto the field. If you bench him now, what do you do to his confidence later?
He'll be straight. He'll be straight, man. Yeah, man. As long as he'll be straight, man. He'll be all right. As long as he young, he's super young, and he'll get his paper. And as long as he gets his paper, he'll be good. That's the new way now, man. These kids is different. These kids are different than it used to be. You get the 1 or 2 traditional stalwart kids who really want it. They want to win. Real bad. The Odell Beckhams, the people like that. Put me somewhere where I can win. I want to be seen. I want to win. I want to ring.
Thanks.
But these young boys coming in, man, they making so much paper on these endorsements and all of these deals and contracts, man. He's straight, bro. He's in Chicago. Eventually, he's going to get the ball again. It don't matter if they sit him down. They're going to stand him back up. So, he good, man. It's the growing pains of being a rookie quarterback and being on the Chicago Bears squad.
That part.
Go ask Justin.
Ain't knowing your head coach ain't going to be there the next year.
Hell no.
Exactly. Ask Justin.
And
go ask Justin, man.
So what?
Just go ask Justin. Just go ask any former Chicago quarterback. That's all he got to do. How many coaches you had, bro? How many OCs you had, bro? It is what it is. How much help you have on the field, bro? It is what it is, man. It's Chicago.
It moves very fast too. Moves very
Yeah, yeah,
so
man.
remember, I was asking y'all about defensive rookie of the year last time, and we all kind of was like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't sure. Well, I can tell you who the top 5 candidates for defensive rookie of the year are right now. As of right now, it's Jared Verse from the Rams. What's his name? Latu from Indianapolis. Quinion Mitchell from Philadelphia. Braden Fisk from the Rams, and Kamari Lassiter from Houston. And
Cooper DeJean too.
Who?
Cooper DeJean.
He might have been under that. I only put down the first 5. Like I was like, okay. I'm gonna do the top 5, but like he probably was on the list because I think they had like 10 names on there, so I didn't even finish looking at them. But yeah, those are the top 5 guys. But the thing that bugged me out when I looked at it is it's 2 corners, a defensive tackle, a defensive end, and a linebacker. And when I look at the numbers, like none of the numbers really blow me away, but I understand that they are rookies and some of them don't necessarily start. You know what I'm saying? If they may start, if they come out in a nickel package or something like that, but they don't actually start. Verse and Fisk from the Rams. It's dope that they got 2 rookies in the running for defensive rookie of the year. Verse right now has 33 tackles, 20 solo, 3.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and a pass defense as a linebacker. I won't say that he got it locked down, but the greater likelihood is that he's going to win it. Quinion Mitchell from Philly has the most solo tackles of any rookie defensive player. He's got 24 solo tackles as a corner. That's crazy. I don't know. Who else have y'all seen that might need to be? I know you just said one, Ev. Who else y'all seen that might need to be in the mix of this defensive rookie of the year conversation that hasn't been brought up
yet? We say Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah, he's number 5. Yeah,
that's number 5 on the list. Outside of him and Kenyon, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's the list right there for me.
I feel it. Absolutely. What about you, Phantom? Who you like out there? Is there anybody that didn't get said that you think probably deserves to be in the hunt for that, or deserve to be in the conversation?
I don't know if he's in the hunt, but I can't think of his name to save my life. And I just watched the damn game yesterday. It's, the nickel corner for Philly. Corner from Philly, that's a rookie.
Mitchell?
Is that him?
Yeah, he's on the list. He like number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about.
Number 3, yeah.
That's Kenyon. His name just starts with a Q.
Yeah, Quinion Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one now because I thought I couldn't remember his damn name. That's why I was like, you got to tell me the team because that's the one I'm thinking about.
He a beast, yo. Young and nice.
He crazy. He got the most solo tackles out of any rookie defender right now.
That's the one that's on my mind.
He just looked different on the field. He looked like he moving faster than everybody else. He got that eye test thing going on. He on the ball.
Man.
Yeah, he didn't call CD. He didn't call CD. He didn't call Garrett Wilson. He didn't call who else he called? Garrett Wilson, CD.
And he liked the hit too. He liked the hit too, man. Later in his career, he make a great Bob Sanders, man.
That part.
Put him way back there later in his career when he started to slow down. He don't mind putting his helmet on somebody either, yo. He's gonna be a good one.
All of y'all corners out there, anybody that play cornerback that's watching this, don't think your career is over when you feel like you can't run with that receiver. You can move to safety. Pay attention, learn the game. Learn to cover the whole field because if you can move to safety, you can extend your career.
Yep.
Ask Rod.
Yep. Going to the Hall of Fame playing safety, yo.
Feel me?
Rod was special though.
Yeah.
That's
Rod was special.
Yeah,
generational talents.
Heck yeah.
That motherfucker went to the Hall of Fame at 2 positions.
Yeah. That's why
his cornerback years in Pittsburgh, and then he had that whole separate career. Rod Wilson with the Hall of Fame 2 that position.
Charles too.
Charles too.
They crazy. Yeah, they crazy.
Yeah, Charles too.
Yeah. Now, if y'all had to cast your vote right now for MVP, who you voting for?
Lamar.
League MVP?
I'm probably still say Lamar as long as Baltimore operates the way they do, looking the way they looking. I'ma still say Lamar. It's his to lose right now for me.
No doubt.
Now, don't get me wrong. Jared Goff is making a claim for himself, even with 5 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Even the way his team is looking and the way they responding. If they make some real noise, if they make some real noise again this year, we might have to start like really talking about Jared Goff being somebody, because he is looking like it. You know, maybe it's a scheme thing, maybe it's a team thing, maybe it ain't, but he looking like it. You know,
he had a perfect game this year. He had a perfect game this year. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect, dog. It's that offensive line, B. That offensive line got him looking like that, dog.
Yeah. Stay away from my
Jared Goff's mine.
Yeah.
Jared Goff's mine. He's been more
consistent.
consistent.
Yours? Okay.
Yeah, man, he's been more consistent. That Raider loss and that Browns loss for Lamar's like.
If Lamar get him a chip this year, he's the MVP, man.
Now, let me read you some numbers. I like numbers. Let me read you some numbers. 71.8% completion rate, 2,080 yards, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 104.4 quarterback rating. Those sound like MVP-ish numbers. I can see that. Especially the 71.8 percentage rate. How about these numbers, though? 69.1%, 2,669 yards, 24 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions, and a 101 quarterback rating. Which one you taking?
Number 2.
Don't ask me because I already know who both of them are.
I think I'm gonna take the one to turn the ball over the least. I think that's the one I'm taking. And mind you, Jared Goff threw 5 picks and they still won the game. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't take away from the fact that he threw 5 picks, but you still won the game. So you found a way to get it done despite the fact that you threw 5 interceptions. I get it. But if I can go 10 weeks in the football season and my quarterback only throw 2 picks, I feel good about my chances of my team being good. I feel really good about that. The 2 picks is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't ask you because I know what it is, but I asked the
9
question.
picks is Jared Goff.
You're right. Raiders, Browns.
I can dig it. And he still got 2 picks. And he got more passing yards and way more touchdowns than Jared Goff.
Raiders, Browns.
I understand
the word is out. Right now, the word is out on the tape on what to do to Jared Goff. I watched another show of another sports show where they actually broke it down, and the Texans did what you have to do against Jared Goff. You have to frustrate him really, really quick, early in the play. Frustrate him, discombobulate him. If you let him stand back there, he like Matt Stafford. You cannot let him stand back there and just throw the ball. That's not going to work. If the receivers are too good, the offensive line is too good. You got a scheme to put pressure on him, and that's what Houston did the whole game. He was frustrated. He threw the ball earlier than he was supposed to. He had time in quarterback. He was pressing. He wasn't throwing it away when he was supposed to. He played different. They sped him up. So, we know how it go, man. We saw Lamar have the same sort of momentary struggles once they figured out, okay, this is what you do to him. I do this, pull up right here. Let's put a dude on him right quick. Do not run up the field at all. When he start running lateral, you just start running lateral too. They figure it out. That's what they're there for. So I'm with 7 though, man. You turn into a turnover machine at the wrong time, and that's the season, yo. Just like that. One playoff.
Anybody other than the Texans, they probably had been, well, I ain't gonna say anybody other than, but there's a whole lot of teams that you can't throw those 5 picks on and win.
You can't do it.
Throw Kansas City 5 picks and see if you win.
You can't do it.
Even in their own division, throw 5 picks to Minnesota and give them too many chances with the ball. You're gonna lose.
And I really give Jared 4. I hate.
Well, look at Detroit's defense, though. That's the question. See,
Detroit's defense is really good. They're really good.
See, that's the team that's the most balanced because the team is more balanced than the Ravens first and foremost. Because Baltimore's secondary can be had and has been had.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say to me Jared Goff's going to throw 5 interceptions against Baltimore, I'm taking my chances. He might still win that damn game because their defense can be had.
Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry the ball 5 times uncontested. You gonna get them 5 times?
I once again say AFC Championship game, but we won't even go there.
We talking
Rams,
about today, dog.
Yeah,
you gonna give Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry 5 more possessions?
I wouldn't personally know.
Okay,
but it's not to say that it can't happen because you've seen the Ravens do some shit, some un-Raven shit.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. Hell yeah, no doubt.
I just think it's gonna be. It won't.
And who's been more consistent
for them this year, yo? I don't think it's gonna be as easy for Jared Goff. He's gonna have to like really play. He's gonna have to be who he looks like every single game because Detroit's not gonna sneak up on anybody anymore. Ain't no more sneaking up. You here now, so they're gonna be schemed against heavily, man. That offensive line gonna be tested. They're doing a real good job, but I think as long as they keep running the ball, mixing it up, if he got to throw the ball 55 times, they're gonna lose, bro. Like no, they gotta keep.
He doesn't have to
keep mixing it up.
You don't have to. That's the problem. You don't have to.
Not as long as he got
that offense.
Handle. Hey, I like that kid, yo. Jameer Gibbs, he's nice.
You got Sonic and Knuckles. You got Sonic and Knuckles back there, and you got them motherfucking road graders in front of them.
That's what I do. Don't throw that ball.
Yo,
don't throw that ball.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do for the time being. Now, once again, you're saying AFC, then okay, I gotta go see Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Okay, I worry about the Chiefs. I worry about the Chiefs defense right now. I ain't too worried about the offense at this moment.
They scoring enough points to win.
Exactly. And think about this. What the stat they put out there? Kansas City has more time of possession than any team in the league, and it ain't even close.
Yep.
And they still ain't scoring touchdowns, and sometimes not even kicking field goals. Yeah, you gonna give Detroit can negate that whole shit.
Just run at them, yo. It's what you do with a good line or a good rush. Just run at them over and over and over and over again until they get tired, bro.
And once they get Pacheco back, they could do that because they got him and Hunt. They can just be like, here, take it. No, now you take it.
Take it.
Now you take it. Oh, now I'm gonna fake it like you're gonna take it and pass it to Travis. Or I'm gonna fake it like you're gonna take it and pass it to D-Hop. Now I'm interested in seeing what they look like when some of those pieces that are missing right now come back. Because I don't know I don't think Rashee Rice is done for the year. I don't think he's done. I don't think Hollywood's done for the year either, is he?
No, Hollywood's not.
Hollywood will be back.
Rashee is done for the year.
Yeah, but she's done.
Okay, that's right. Because it was okay. That's right. Yeah. So, but Hollywood's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have Hollywood, Worthy, D-Hop, Travis Kelce, and then your 2 running backs with Patrick Mahomes. And the way that defense is playing, I would say. And this is the thing that I think, and this actually kind of perfectly leads me into what I wanted to talk about next. I think what people should probably be worried about is the Kansas City they're going to see like 4 or 5 weeks from now, not the Kansas City they see today. They should be worried about the Kansas City they about to see down the road when them pieces start coming back and they work them back into the program. I'd be concerned about that because right now they haven't lost.
No.
Even playing the way they playing, they haven't lost. So I mean, I was going to ask y'all, and this is actually one of the questions that I did have in the mix. KC is playing the way they playing. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and go there. Well, somehow, some way, they keep finding a way to win, and they literally beat Denver 16-14 yesterday. 16 points. The defense said, we'll hold them to 14. Pat said, okay, then I'll score 16. Cool. I got you. Say less. No problem. Even with 28-42, 266, 1 touchdown. Not amazing numbers. Not Patrick Mahomes numbers. The last 2 seasons, we've seen a version of Pat Mahomes that we're not accustomed to seeing because much like you said about other people, they're starting to figure it out. I know something we can do to at least slow it down. We know we can't stop him, but we can at least slow it down. And it's working to a degree.
Yeah.
This just ain't working to a winning degree.
Then you got awesome defense on the other side. Shit, I can hold you to 14 points, and all we got to score is 16 to win the game, and I got all these weapons to do it with. We'll win.
KC on the seesaw. The offense was way up here. The defense was right here. It made a play when they needed to, but they weren't very good. And if you pay close enough attention, from the first time they went to the Super Bowl and won, every year since then, it's kind of done like this. They've been slowly trying to make the defense better, make the defense better. But the offense been losing a little bit every time. And now it's like this.
They're getting older. They're getting each year we watching them, go deep into the playoffs. They're getting older. Offense is getting older. Pat getting, some tread on the tires, and a little bit more popping. Kelsey getting older, so we seeing a little bit of attrition on the offensive side, but like you said, that defense, man, if you can hold people to 14 points, bro,
Pat will get you at least 15.
Pat gonna get you at least 15, man. We're gonna get you at least 3 field goals, in a game, and all he got to do is come get me 6 points, and we win the game. Come on, man, you can't beat that, dog.
Nah, I think, since I am an Oregon fan, though, shout out to Bo Nix. He 22 with 30, 215 for 2 touchdowns. He literally, with the exception of winning the game, he kind of outplayed Pat yesterday. Pat had more yards. But Bo had
that was my first time really watching Bo play, man. Since you've been talking about him, that was like my first time like really paying attention, and I kind of watched the QB matchup, between the two. Man, Bo, you spot on, man, Bo. All right, yo. Like, yeah, he can do his thing.
Oh, man. Shout out to my guy, Cortland Sutton, as well. 6 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Cortland Sutton, to me, is one of the is probably one of the more overlooked wide receivers. Christopher Green, what's going on, brother? What's up, my fellow Raider fan? I'm so glad we didn't play this week because I don't got to talk about us losing. Yeah, we ain't got to talk about us losing. But we are talking about some teams in our division right now. Kansas City and the Broncos. Bro, listen. That Broncos defense is the truth. Don't let nobody tell you different. The Broncos defense is serious business. Patrick Surtain II, I know your father is a proud man. If I'm the quarterback, I'm watching where that kid is, and I ain't throwing the ball over there unless I got it. That boy is dangerous, man. But yeah, the Broncos put up 14. KC only had to score 16. They won. At this juncture, the question I wanted to ask y'all is, we've seen them when the offense was an AK-47, and now we see the offense as a 25. And for whatever reason, you still can't beat them. So at this juncture, knowing that it only takes 16 points for them to get it done, is KC unstoppable right now? Who gonna beat him?
Somebody that's going to be dedicated to running the football all game. All game. Somebody who's just going to run the football at them. If they can't score like they used to. We used to seeing KC light it up, like, for real. Like, we used to seeing them go up and down the football field. It don't look like that yet. Maybe in 4 weeks it will. Maybe more practice leading up to playoffs. All right, maybe we'll see something different. But they're not running up and down the field right now. They're controlling the ball and winning football games. Defense, offense, it's a good list. Traditional football. Andy Reid gonna put together some traditional football with a solid quarterback right now. Whoever runs the ball straight at them and has enough of a scheme to score 21 points, 24, 27 points on them will make it a good game. So Baltimore is it. We may not see anybody truly challenge them fools until they get into the playoffs. So, they may run away with the season, man. It might be another New England type thing. We might see them just win. And then when they decide to rest or sit the vets for the playoffs, they might, lose a couple. But long as they playing everybody right now, bro, they gonna beat them.
Malcolm, bro, Malcolm is in the comments. He said, "Best corner, hey, yeah, for sure, best corner ever." Kansas City defense. You got an absolute perfect point, because right now, what ends up happening is people start panicking because they know Patrick Mahomes is on the other side and they give up on the run. You're absolutely right. They give up. They're like, we got to score now. Let's do it now. Because we don't want to give this motherfucker too many chances.
It's not going to defeat.
I don't think they realize that team is that, that everybody respects it because it is Patrick Mahomes back there. Kelsey is out there. You do got D-Hop. You got all these pieces and parts. But, like we saying, they getting older. Pat he still got his magic, you know what I'm saying? But after about 3-4 years of that, that magic starts slowing down a little bit, in momentum. So it is what it is, man. They just figuring out how to win in other ways. They got chips. Once you taste it a couple times, hey, man, you know exactly how to get there.
Yeah.
They're not going undefeated.
Nah, they won't go undefeated. They're going to have to throttle down. They too old, man, and they need all their pieces in the playoffs, man. They're going to have to throttle down.
Check it, fam.
Travis Kelce.
Let me put it in a nice, pretty package for you. When I say are they unstoppable, what I mean is right now, do you look at them, despite what we may feel about whatever anybody else is doing, and say that's probably the team that's going to win the Super Bowl right there?
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Because I can see Detroit doing it.
Word?
I can see Detroit. Detroit can do everything because, see, here's the thing. Detroit can do to them worse because even if you move Chris Jones around, which they do, right? Let's just take Chris Jones, for example. He's their defensive line stalwart. The back end, we know the back end is. You're going to have a hell of a lot of trouble moving Chris Jones around to keep turning that key on Detroit's offensive line.
Very true.
Because he ain't. Because, see, I'm not going to say, look, he's a competitor. He's a competitor, and he's going to want to go wherever we got to do, we got to do. But if you're telling me right now Chris Jones is going on the left side of that line, right side of that offensive line, that be Penei Sewell, and if you think that shit just going to go the way it's going to go, I don't know what you're looking at, because then him and Penei Sewell going to have a hell of a damn, you might as well strap that shit up, because them two big motherfuckers, it's on.
Yes, indeed.
I would isolate Chris Jones' big ass and neutralize that shit by running the football straight at his ass. Straight at his ass. Whole game with Derrick Henry, give him the ball and run straight at him the whole game and see how he like it. See how he like it for a half. He ain't gonna like that.
I heard grown ass men, midseason all NFL best receivers put together barely have 100 yards against them. True indeed. Patrick Surtain, listen, man.
PSG? PSG. Yeah, PSG the man.
I'm a poor Raiders fan. Patrick Surtain, come getting silver and black, homie. We need you down here.
Yeah, PSG the man, y'all.
You a Raider, bro. The way you play ball, you a Raiders corner. Get your ass in Vegas, man. We need you over there. Anyway.
Telling you what to be nasty, yo. I'm telling you that.
Not a Nnamdi Asomugha Raider, is it? Sorry.
Not a Nnamdi. I'm telling you what to be ill, boy. If Miami went and got a quarterback in the offseason, a quarterback, and went and got PSG and put him on the other side of Jalen Ramsey, you have a problem. You can't throw the ball to either side of the field, and all they need is a damn quarterback. That's all they need, bro. Is a quarterback. That's it. They got a team down there. They just ain't got nobody to run it, man. But you put some bookends out there in the secondary, Jalen on one side, PSG on the other side, you're going to have a problem going to Miami.
Brother, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. Yo, something else that was crazy. Well, it wasn't really that crazy because we knew it was going to happen. The Cowgirls got ripped 34-6 yesterday. The funny thing is, a lot of people kept trying to tell me, oh, well, Cooper Rush did his thing. We'll be competitive. I said, hey, dog, do you realize that y'all ain't really been competitive with Dak playing? Not really. Y'all look pretty bad. And now you think you're going to be more competitive with the backup playing. Right. Okay. I hear you.
Not in the NFC. Not in the NFC East, right?
Nah, we'll see about that. But
Nah.
Cooper Rush passed for a grand total of 45 yards yesterday.
45.
It looked bad, bro. It looked bad. Yeah, I could have got you 46.
Dog.
You could have gave me that game check. I could have got you 46 yards, bro. On a panic.
I ain't played quarterback since the 9th grade, and I'm pretty sure I could have pulled something out of my head.
Could have got you 46 yards, bro.
That's crazy. I got a question though, because when I look at the stat lines for Phillies players, it tells me something, and it goes back to the conversation of devaluing the running backs. Jalen Hurts, 14 to 20 passes, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Also 7 carries for 56 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's what I like to see. You remember I've been saying that all year? That's what if he starts doing that right there, Washington ain't running away with this division.
Here's my problem.
Well, they're number 1 in it right now.
14 carries, 66 yards, no touchdown. Here's why it's a problem for me. A, your quarterback, if Jalen Hurts is your franchise quarterback, chances are whenever his contract runs out, Saquon Barkley is going to go somewhere else 9 times out of 10. But if Jalen Hurts is your franchise quarterback, but you got Saquon Barkley behind him, Saquon should have had 2 rushing touchdowns yesterday. You better save that boy, because we already seen what he looked like when his body wasn't quite right. And y'all did too. And I'm pretty sure you didn't like it. His dad was part of one of the best secondaries in NFL history, Miami Dolphins. Yes, indeed. Defense, Ricky Williams era. Hell yeah, before the weed. Hey, man, nothing wrong with the weed.
That's why I said it, dog. Yeah. I remember. I remember when his daddy was down there tearing it up, homie. I remember.
Crazy, yeah.
You put send PSJ to Miami with a quarterback back there, we'll be talking something totally different about the fans.
Yes. Oh, so let me put it in a nutshell. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that with Philadelphia, but the Dallas Cowboys, 146 total yards, 49 passing yards, 97 rushing yards, 2.6 yards per play. This is a tragedy. An absolute tragedy.
And you passed on Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, and both of them are MVP candidates. You passed on both of them and brought Zeke back. Who? Come on, son. Come on, man. You had a chance to get who won't go play for the start? Who won't go play? Even Deion said it. Hey, the man said he was gonna put a star on my helmet, so I went to Dallas. Deion said that. So y'all ain't just gonna come on, man. Maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe they was like, I ain't going down there.
Well, the Derrick Henry thing was never a conversation. It never was a call. So there's that.
Why?
Saquon Barkley, that was never going to be a thing anyways. He was going to Philly.
Why wouldn't you? Why if you Dallas? Why wouldn't you call Derrick Henry out?
Because
like you could have helped your team so much by taking the pressure off the QB, off that position altogether. You know, you could have had you a nice year, not having to have the QB chatter all year. Turn around and hand the ball off to that man. Nope.
You know what's crazy? Why do Jerry Jones keep bringing that up? Bro, why do you he keeps talking about it? And it's like, bro, maybe you got a guilty conscience and you can't make yourself stop talking about it now. Because you know you should.
They keep asking about it, hey. Yeah, they keep asking about it. And then
next question, man. I'm off that.
They keep asking about it. He can't help himself, and everybody knows because Derrick Henry wanted to be a Cowboy. He trains in Dallas. He lives in Dallas. He said he wanted to be a Cowboy. You could have got him for roughly 6.5 instead of the 8 he got. No Dallas, no stated contracts in Dallas. Could
have got him on a discount, bro. What is it?
He wanted that, Derrick Henry couldn't have saved this. We keep thinking Derrick Henry couldn't have saved. Derrick Henry couldn't have saved this shit, man.
Not
I
this
wouldn't.
shit.
I don't believe he could have saved it. I just believe that he would have given enough of an anchor to that offense to be able to get them through a year, have a decent season, and we ain't talking about Dak Prescott. Like that ain't the we had a different story, a different narrative for the Cowboys this year. Hey, they got Derrick Henry in the background. He had another 1,000-yard season. Okay, they may not be playoff bound this year. They may not go deep in the playoffs, but hey, all right, they had another great season. And tune the team up, man, around him. Stop trying to tune the team up around the quarterback. That's dead. That's done in Dallas. So, they got quarterback issues.
I'm telling y'all right now, if I'm 31 other teams, roughly 30 teams, I'm calling Jerry. And I'm asking Jerry one question. Hey, man, what you want for Zach Martin?
Michael
Bang.
Parsons.
Bang.
No, what you want for Zach Martin? No, not Michael Parsons. What you want for Zach Martin? That's what I'm calling. I'm like, yo, what you want for Zach Martin?
Yep.
If I'm a contending team,
bad for Zach Martin.
I'm calling for Zach Martin. Give me Zach Martin. I want Zach Martin. Because that motherfucker has Hall of Fame written all over his ass. He's sitting in fucking Dallas doing this shit right now.
You know what's
I'm calling
him, CD, and damn, I can't even think. I mean, Michael might could work his way into that, but right now, I think people starting to figure him out, and once he's starting to get hurt, you got to think about something. He's kind of like he got a Javon Curses thing going on with him. He's not the biggest guy, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to get bigger as he plays longer, but he's not the biggest guy. And for the longest time, his speed has been the thing that's been the difference for him. You know what I'm saying? But as you start to get injuries to your lower extremities, and you're starting to add weight on, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get bigger so that you can take the punishment better. I think it's going to begin to have an adverse effect. I don't think Michael Parsons is going to play for a long time.
Depends on who he play for. If he played for Mike Tomlin, he'd play for a long time. Send him to Pittsburgh.
Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. I can
send him to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I can. Perhaps.
A team that actually schemes for defense.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I don't think they're not letting him go anywhere.
Oh no.
He's immature, right? He's immature. He's young and immature right now.
Yeah, he's immature right now.
The thing is, though, what he needs and what I think, sometimes the way he talks, sounds like this is he wants to be coached up and coached hard and
that's why I said Tomlin.
Better understand because a lot of times, you got a big offensive line, then generally he plays the run on the way to the pass.
Yes.
He plays the run on the way to the pass, and if you can get him, if you can chip him off and get him off that line, then you can run at him or run around him, and it's like that. And he needs, you can put more weight on and keep his speed, but he needs to have a second and third move. He needs to have a power move. He needs to sometimes be able to go in there with them big ass athletic guards.
Yeah. He ain't big enough. He ain't big enough to Ray Lewis or Reggie White your ass. He ain't gonna throw nobody off of him on his way nowhere. He's been able to rely on that little dip in the tucks and just being faster than you, better than you athletically. But like Panther said, eventually, Father Time come. Them hits mount up, you slow down a little bit. Some of them little uncalled chop blocks to take you down. Yeah, you start to slow down a little bit. But I believe that, like Phantom said, you get you a coach, man, that schemes up defense really, really well, puts you in the right places. You got some people behind you where you can sub out a little bit. You got another bookend on the other side they got to worry about. Yeah, you extend your career, man.
Yo, I got a question for y'all, and y'all in the comments, since I know y'all y'all stuff. I'm gonna ask y'all can answer this too. Right now, you are the general manager of a football team, and the year is right now. Boom, 2024. However, the thing is, you got no. Take it back. 1984. Okay, 1984, the year that all those quarterbacks came out. You remember how far Dan Marino sunk in that draft? And why? It was some bullshit. But okay. You're the GM. You got the very first pick in the draft. Who you taking? Now, mind you, John Elway was
I was about to say that. That was Elway's draft. I'll take John Elway. I probably would take John Elway at the time.
Here's my question. Okay. And this is no disrespect to Don Shula or anybody that worked for the Miami Dolphins franchise while Dan Marino was the quarterback. No disrespect to them. But did John Elway end up in a better situation, which led to him winning the way he did? I mean, and mind you, he went to the Super Bowl and lost, but then he finally, got his shit off. But like, so my question is, so say you put Dan Marino on the Broncos, do they not win those Super Bowls?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll say maybe, but I just think that the reason I choose John Elway is because they were two different kind of quarterbacks. Both of them got the arm, but John Elway gonna give you some Steve Young, and I think that's what put him over the hump a little bit. Is he's willing to pull the ball down and turn into a running back right quick. Even in his later years, he was still. Yeah,
he was also in that draft.
Yeah, he was. He was in that draft. Elway just had it. He had the physical stature. He just had it. At that particular time, I probably would have took Elway. I just like his play style. He gonna pull the ball down and run, and it ain't gonna be pretty. He gonna run the ball straight at you.
Elway did more with less.
Yeah, a lot more. Put it on his back.
Elway went to, if I'm not mistaken, John Elway went to 5 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
He went to 5. 2 of them, he was the favorite. 2, he was the favorite. No. 1, he was the favorite.
1, he was the favorite. Over women.
The second one. The second one, he was the favorite. The first one they played the Falcons. Yeah, he wasn't the favorite in that one. John Elway did a hell of a lot more with less.
Greeny said Elway didn't win until he got Terrell Davis.
Running back.
Exactly. That's my point. He said he went through 5 Super Bowls. 5 of them. 2 of them he had Terrell Davis. 3 of them he got his ass whooped.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
He got his ass whooped.
Yes.
And they still had no business being there, but it was because of that son of a bitch.
Yep.
It was because of him.
He get my tough SOB award. He's one of them players in the league to get my tough SOB award. Yo, you seen him take some hits, like some serious hits for a first down just to, try to win. You know what I'm saying? I was happy for him. I was happy for Elway when he got his chip, yo.
Who your favorite tight end?
All
I ain't
time?
even necessarily asking who you think is the best. Who your favorite tight end? Because them two things ain't always the same. I think Jordan the best basketball player, but Chris Webber my favorite basketball
player.
Favorite tight end?
Favorite tight end? Now or all time?
All time.
Gonzalez. He looked like a basketball player on the field. You couldn't stop that.
That's a good one. Tony G was a beast, yo.
Yeah, you couldn't stop that.
Tony G was a beast. Oh my God.
Favorite? Sharp and Gonzalez. Sharp and Greg Olsen.
Sharp and Olsen. I can see that. I can see that. Hell yeah.
Sharp and Greg Olsen.
I dig it. Okay.
I just like Tony for his hands, man. For a dude that big, like he could catch. He wasn't just, he was catching the ball. He was running real routes and catching the ball, and he'd have 3-4 people on his back. Yo, I used to love watching Tony play, man.
Probably Antonio Gates and Sharp for me. Those probably my two top dogs. You know what I'm saying? Those are my two favorite to watch play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so yeah.
Now, motherfucker, I ain't want no part. Now, motherfucker, I don't want no parts of the Gronk's big ass.
Oh yeah, I don't want no
come on now. We know that now.
Oh, his big ass.
Yeah, nobody want no parts of that. And I'll tell you who was nice, but a maniac. If he wasn't a total maniac, and we could have seen what his career would have turned out to be, that damn Aaron Hernandez.
Oh yeah, he was dope. He
wasn't no slouch. Like he was actually a great football player, yo. He's just a basket case, yo.
Man, imagine if he wouldn't have went loco and they would have been able to keep him and Gronk on the team.
And Gronk,
shit. I'm glad that didn't happen.
That was a damn wide receiver and a big body. That's all Aaron Hernandez was, yo.
Fluid as hell too. He was fluid than a motherfucker. A lot of people understand how fluid that man moved.
Yeah, your boy could play, man. He could really play, man. Big boy.
You know, I like Evan Ingram. I like what he's become.
He's underachieved, dog.
Yeah, he has, but I think since he's come to Jacksonville and had an opportunity to be like, hey, fuck all of the shit that was going on up there. Let's start over. You know what I'm saying? And the first year was a little rocky, and then he started to pick it up. And like now he's like Trevor Lawrence looks to him now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't just a matter of I'm gonna throw it to you because everybody else is covered. Nah, you literally a viable threat right now. Let me throw you the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like to see if he gets the right culture, the right coaching, and to carry him on through the rest of his career. He's gonna be decent. I don't think he's like a superstar. I like to watch him play. You know what I'm saying? He's a very athletic dude. So you know, I used to like watching Eric Ebron play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was
another one. Yeah, he was another. Ebron was another one too. Yeah, he was nice to watch. Athletic dudes.
Yeah.
I'll take yours off your hand.
Who that? Bowers?
I'll take y'all off your hand.
No, you cool. You all right. You got a backup.
I take Bowers.
You got a backup, Mayor.
So you can't get Bowers. Can't get that one.
Bowers off your hand.
Stop playing. No. See, he already was trying to get us to send Max Crosby to man. Stop
I know, right? Yeah, he's trying to get Max up out of there.
Oh no, I won't just give me Bowers, dog. I wanted Bowers his sophomore year in Georgia. I was like, shit, boy, he ain't falling to no goddamn. He ain't falling nowhere near.
He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
Yeah, he in the right place. Yeah, he's
the real deal.
We're gonna have a quarterback. Like next year we'll have a quarterback. I hope. I really hope next year.
Y'all next quarterback and our next quarterback, they still in their mama's stomach right now.
Oh shit. Now everybody talking about us getting Shador. I don't know about all that, but we'll see.
We need him. We need him, dog. Bring him to New York for the prime time, man. We need him.
Offense with Brian Daboll?
Yeah, bring him, man. Bring Shador up.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, bring him up, man. It would have been nice to have him and Saquon at the same time. Would have been nice to have him and I would have taken an older Odell Beckham Jr. He out here on the field right now tonight. You know, making catches with Miami tonight. You know, getting first downs, yo. I would have taken an older Odell with Saquon on the same team. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to Evan Ingram. He was ours too. Y'all got to thank the New York Giants, man. I told you we're a clearinghouse for y'all, man.
Yo, check it. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's 8:04. I got to pick up in 11 minutes. So let me do this. Oh, we just got done talking about this. Thursday night, we got the Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh, good game, yo.
Ooh-wee.
Good game, man.
Ooh-wee.
I might hit y'all on the conference when that one come on. We might have to watch that one, yo. That's gonna be a good one right there. I'm tuned in for that one. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, so let me see here. We got let me make sure I write this down properly. I don't want to, you know.
I'm taking Philly in that game.
Okay.
Miami don't have a bad football team, dog.
Okay. He's taking Philly. Who you got, fam?
I'll let you go.
I'm still thinking. I'm weighing some shit out real quick. Because I'm like, a part of me want to take Philly because they just had a really good game, but then again, they had a really good game against a not really good team. And Washington's pretty good when they want to be. So the real question for me come down to do I take Jaden Daniels? Do I trust Jaden Daniels or Jalen Hurts more to get the job done? Because Philly defense ain't that great this year anyway. They okay.
Washington okay too. I looked at it from a running back perspective. Who gonna stop which running back?
True that.
It's the ground game is who's gonna get 120 yards of rushing, combined or solo. Who gonna get 120 yards of rushing? Whoever get over 100 yards of rushing is gonna win that game.
Okay.
I'm weighing something totally different.
I feel that.
What you looking at?
I feel that.
Is Marshawn Lattimore playing Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't think about that.
They might say, hey, listen, this is all you got to do. You ain't even got to worry about learning the whole scheme right now. You just go get him. That's all you got to do. Just go get him.
Hey.
We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it.
Play man on, play man. To give him give him a quarter of the field and be like, you just work right over here.
Right
you got all this, bro. That's all you. This sideline and down is you.
I don't think Marshawn Lattimore healthy enough to play. That's the only reason why I'm.
You don't think so?
Oh, word. I feel it.
You don't think so?
I feel it. Damn, that sucks too.
If he don't play,
way more interesting.
That makes it a lot more interesting. I just think that it's whoever runs that football and runs it well will control the game enough to win. Because you got two QBs who can chop the field up, run around. They got legs, they got springs too. The comparable teams. When you really look at the Commanders and you look at the Eagles, man, surprisingly enough, man, the Commanders are very comparable. Even though young, they very comparable to the Eagles, position for position. Outside of a superstar like Saquon, but whoever control that ball, man, gonna win that game.
Yeah, I mean,
whoever don't turn it over and whoever possesses the ball the longest is gonna win it.
Didn't want to be in New Orleans anymore. Word is bone. Man. Look, all right. I got to get out of here. So I'm taking. All right, young boy. Don't let me down. I'm taking Washington.
All right, Jaden. Where you going, Phantom? Who you got? Who you going?
I wrote down Washington.
Okay.
But I'm thinking, because I'm like, damn it, that rookie I just said, that damn nickel corner I just said for Philly is the motherfucker I've been watching. I'm like, son of a bitch.
That boy Mitchell, that Italian boy king, that dude.
No,
that dude. He gonna have a good career. He gonna be a good pro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Cuss me. I'm gonna take the Eagles. God damn it. If I'm mad, I'm wrong. I'm taking the Eagles.
Eagles. Oh man, that's what it is. All right. Well. 2 against 1. We'll see how I do with it. Y'all already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for locking in with us. All Purpose Podcast.
Appreciate y'all.
We do it every Monday night. Come back in, lock in with us, man. Thank you. Salute.
Thank y'all, man.
The Echo Limitless. Salute to the rest of the Panther Politics Network family. Eda Mad Assassin, Mojo Bones, Monster Illicit, Emerald Beats. What up? We'll catch y'all next time, man. Make sure y'all check out, if y'all didn't check it out, Chapter 17.
Spoiler alert. Panthers gonna beat the Chiefs. Spoiler alert. I'll let that one go.
The Panthers gonna beat the Chiefs. I know I gotta go now to Lightning about the strike.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them.